Alright, once again, welcome to the DoD channel. I'm TheRapl, a guest caster here, and I was asked to cast 2 games for the DoD clan, and the first one was Hades against Fuzi on Oasis, and now we got the Nuwa against Zeus on Ghost Lake. 2 insane games. I played in the ladder against Fox. Fox is a DoD captain, one of the oldest experts we have in the community, so we appreciate, we treat well our elders, and we make sure they're happy no matter what. So here we are. The map is Ghost Lake and Fox is playing Nuwa. One of his most practiced gods lately, but don't forget that his best god is probably Hades. He plays Hades like nobody else does. Now on the other side, it's myself, TheRapl. We're gonna call this guy TheRapl, this noob over here. He's playing Zeus, one of his favorite gods too, but favorite god doesn't mean best god, in my opinion. TheRapl's best god isn't Zeus, even though he loves playing Zeus. And what we see here is we had some updates. I don't know if you guys noticed. There are some updates here. We get to have golden statues. That's a new update. Isn't that amazing? Now every town center, every temple has golden statues. It's like King Midas. Whatever he touches becomes gold. We probably got that from Demeter, the new expansion pack. But anyways, quite simple. Nothing too serious. Standard build order. Hero Kuafu out. To go over my side, I'm just looking for goats. I'm looking to find goats. And having 2 gold mines in base, we're obviously both looking to go for a second town center. That would make the most sense. Because again, 2 gold mines, and your second town center provides backhand. Same for FireFox or IceFox. The same person. As we do see TheRapl, auto-queuing villagers to gold and to wood to help out get the resources needed for a second TC. And this is a very interesting approach, because you would expect from Nuwa to build a settlement, a town center already, but instead we see earthwall being used in the main base, and we do see a village center being thrown right next to the gold mine. The clay peasants will be helping out with the construction of the town center. I mean the village center. And a couple of walls will be thrown to help out securing hunt. Super smart, super necessary. Now, as for TheRapl side, what does he see? TheRapl doesn't know yet. TheRapl assumes that Fox is building a second town center because the clay peasants have been used, as well as the earth wall. So, he will be grabbing his second settlement, his second town center, sending the villagers over that location to hunt, and we'll be chasing down the Kwon Gi, how's it called? Cheonse. Call it however you like. Right now, you could only use this unit to scout at this point, once it's so low on HP. So, what's the difference between a village center and a town center? Things are quite simple. The village center can age up, cannot get fortified TC from it. You can take a look for yourself here. Check this out. You can age up, you can build civilian units, and you can get some unique technology, but you cannot get fortified town center, you cannot get Titan Gate. That's the difference. Also, village centers produce villagers 20% slower. So you train villagers slower when you do a village center. And it's way weaker. It has 50% less hit points. Can garrison 15 units, not 25 like a normal town center. Has less range and less DPS, as we know. As well as some less hack armor. Yes, that's how it works. Now a normal town center is being grabbed from FireFox as a response to the Greek player TheRapl grabbing a fast second town center. And how will the follow-up look like here? To go over my side, or I should say TheRapl side. Pegasus flying around to scout. Heroic Age is prequed. A military barracks to help out with any type of aggression. Are both heroes out? Yes, both heroes are out. And it's just a matter of scouting and slightly applying pressure, making sure that the Chinese player is not mining gold outside or any hunt, which at the end of the day, he managed to get hunt because of the wall over here. Let's reveal it. Yes, there's the wall. Quite unstoppable, quite unraidable over here in this location. Both heroes, they don't have Olympian parentage yet, so they will not be regenerating. But they will at some point. An armor is being thrown, and Apollo is on the way for the TheRapl, as well as Forest Protection, Gumang for the Nuwa player FireFox or IceFox. As the Greek player, having scouted that your opponent is on a village center as well as a new brand settlement, you know that you are on a timer to either grab your own town center or to make something happen. Usually you do that using an underworld or just attacking in the classical age, which wasn't quite successful since FireFox or IceFox was not really hunting anywhere which was too unsafe, so the age up, the heroic age, would make more sense. We do see those Quafus, they almost one-shot a hoplite, that was insane. They do a lot of damage, they do 11 pierce damage per second. That is quite interesting. You can dodge them though, I nicely dodged with using the hoplites. But yeah, we get to have the hunt at least, because we have more map control, more military, twice more military almost. And now it's gonna be about building a mass of hoplites, heroes, couple of myth units, get an underworld somewhere. Once you have a big mass of units, and either kill a town center or go for the enemy villagers. As we do see the TheRapl being behind by 13 villagers, you see the 3 town center has started paying off for FireFox. So IceFox basically has to catch up to military. This is his only job right now, to catch up to the military production. If he catches up, he will be more than fine to win fights and continue further. Alright. We do see some economy upgrades on the way for IceFox. I would not recommend it yet, up until your military can match your opponent's military. You gotta be patient with your South Mine and Boso. Now some hoplites are in position to help push those White Horse cavalry away, and a stable is being thrown by the TheRapl, because from the looks of it he wants a couple of prodromos just to chase down the White Horse raiders, which totally makes sense. Attacking the earthwork would be a good idea, and if we go over to Firefox's point of view, we do see Machine Workshop, Imperial Academy, Balway building out those White Horse cavalry units. Towers are up, and we do see advanced defenses. So those towers will really do some damage to those hoplites at 20 pierce damage per second. That is insane. And another already have 300 HP damage done. This tower has been extremely useful for IceFox so far. Bosa on the way. Tsukanu on the way. FireFox loves those upgrades, doesn't want to spam out units. Imagine being at full population right now. That would help you out defending this type of push. Those towers have 660 HP. The forward one is being... yeah, the forward one has been wiped out. And now the Greek player is looking to take down a couple of houses, gaining more value as fighting. Those pelters will try and get some hits. One pioneer will be going down, and IceFox's army will be retreating slowly. This definitely looks like a fight you wouldn't win against the Zeus player. And now the pressure is real. IceFox will be soon will be hitting soon maximum civilian count, while the rabble is behind by 30 villagers. But the military is what matters right now. Whoever has most military. 48 villagers on wood. You see, when you have that many villagers, it's kinda harder to manage them, especially when you're under heavy pressure like this. And this is definitely something that FireFox shouldn't be getting away with. Military should be located here, targeting down those peasants. A third town center is being thrown for the RAPL. And the hoplites will be in position to clean up the siege as well as the balloy. You might want to protect those peltasts from the white horse cavalry. The hoplites will be separated. And there we see forest protection. The manticore will be taken down. And the peltasts will be attacking the fire archers. The fire archers are also going down. The tower will be attacked once again. Look at the DPS this fortress does. 40 pierce damage per second. And hoplites are known to have slightly low pierce armor. We do have Aegis shield, that's why they have, you know, this decent amount of armor. But definitely arrows do well against the hoplites. The forest protection will be wasted here, because the balloy will be taken down. The army, half of the army will be cleaned up. And now it is a good time to use an underworld for the Greek player. So how will that work? Two myth units patrolling the forward settlement of the Greek player, TheRapl, and IceFox dropping a couple of arms over this location. Looks like he's looking to grab his third town center back. As well as going to the Mythic Age slightly early. Around 180 population would be much safer. But now we do see the Underworld being used, as it's one of your winning conditions when you play Zeus. That Underworld is just beautiful. And the advanced fortifications will be doing some wonders against the hoplites. Quite forced to use the restoration in this type of scenario. And the villagers are being hunted at this point. The peltasts are able to hit the Tsukano. The white horse cavalry have gone down. Towers are being destroyed. Looks like these buildings are regenerating. No. Maybe he was repairing one of the towers. They're not regenerating, my bad. With the Peltast Micro, all of those Tsukano will be taken down. Very nicely done. And our reinforcements will be running in the Underworld from this side over the Underworld, immediately outside here, and making sure all of the farms are idle. All of the farms have been idled. 88 to 88 military units. Mythic Age is on the way for the Nuwa player once again. And we're nowhere close to the Mythic Age as the Zeus player. What's going on here? More villages are being targeted down. A third town center is now up for IceFox, looking to come back from losing the main base TC. The earth wall is being targeted down. Finally, we'll be opening up this location entirely. And a Great Flood would be devastating here. Let's see how Fox will be using his Great Flood to gain his maximum advantage. Town center will be targeted down, but it might be a good idea to run away. FireFox sees that. Most likely looking to get a Great Flood on all of those peltasts. Killing every single peltast would be insane value, leaving the hoplites to be vulnerable against the Tsukano. Tsukano do insane DPS, 15.4 pierce damage per second. That is actually crazy. And now we see TheRapl trying to bait Flood. The Flood by just, yes, will be unable to garrison on time, save the units. And as a result, TheRapl will be losing most of his military. And now FireFox is back again, having the lead, getting upgrades. economy and military upgrades. And now it's about time to see Hera on the way. A lightning storm could do the exact same thing that the Great Flood did. Let's see how that's gonna work for TheRapl. Li Zeng, the Mythic Age Nuwa hero, is being trained to help out in the battlefield. The dragons do not have the upgrades yet. We do have ballistics though. Helps out a lot. And it's time to slowly start building heroes, microing them on top of the dragons. Fortify town centers to help protecting a location, and you gotta be very careful against these dragons with your villagers, because 2 special abilities could kill your entire group of villagers. There we see some villagers going down. You better garrison on time against this type of micro. And you better have your heroes and manticores in location to kill the Queen Long, the water dragons. Go slightly faster here. The Tsukanu are being targeted down by the Peltasts. Heroes are attacking the Queen Long, 600 HP for that myth unit, lots of armor. And we could see a lightning storm being used already. Let's see how that's gonna go. Those hoplites really have low hit points. They're about to be champion. And Odysseus, Jason, and Heracles very soon will be in the battlefield to help protecting those Peltasts from the water dragon. Another water dragon goes down. Bolt is available. Would use it either on a Queen Long, but we do see it on the Li Long hero or Young Ling. I don't remember the name, but there we see. Lightning storm is being used. It will be killing villagers, military, more military from the looks of it, and the hoplites. The hoplites will be attacking the town center, but will it go down? This is... what tier is this? This is a 3rd tier Nuwa town center. It's gonna take more than that to take down the town center. Those hoplites are not gonna be enough, as FireFox nicely had a water dragon defending it, and most of those hoplites literally died to it. So, champion trained soldiers on the way, more hoplites on the way, architects on the way to help protect this little siege operation. And finally, TheRapl has dealt with the water dragons. Now, gotta micro those Peltasts to your best ability to clean up the Tsukanu, and you can let the hoplites do the rest of the job in this location. So, Zeus infantry units do bonus damage against buildings, that's why we see those hoplites attacking over that location. This town center has masons unfortified, as well as the new Nuwa tier. So yes, it's gonna take a while to destroy it, not gonna lie. And another water dragon is on the way. Could literally one-shot it using the Peltasts. Villagers are still being idled. All of those farms have been idled for the most part. And we do see FireFox sieging down the top town center using those siege crossbows and the guard towers. So this is a fight for population, both keeping down 2 town centers, keeping down each other town centers, and attempting to attack the next town center. So you go TC by TC. Same way Fox is going TC by TC. So the one who base trades better is likely to win the game at this point. We do see Nuwa having the score lead. That's because of the extra favor Nuwa tends to have in a restoration to help out the hoplites, clean up buildings. Petrobolos cleaning up some military camps that have also been upgraded with towers, that we see. So this building literally does damage. And the upgrades do work on it, I think. Guard tower? Maybe yes. Villages are being cleaned up, as this is a game of population and economy at this point. Lots of villages will be going down. 17 villager lead for the Zeus player, as now we see another raid here. Those champion tiger cavalry will be killing villagers. And finally, we do see all of those farms. Look at this. Idle farms. 32 idle farms. The entire food economy has been shut down for the Nuwa player just by launching this type of attacks. And still has the score lead, the Chinese player. A town center is being destroyed on this side. How many farms? 6 farms have been idle for the TheRapl, 7 here, and more are about to be idle by those guard towers. And how do you proceed from here if you're the TheRapl? You wanna clean up the village center, obviously, because you no longer want him to train villagers, right? And you wanna keep the farms idle, so you gotta clean that up. The village center goes down. So far it's been 1 TC, 2 TCs, and a village center. 3 civilian unit production buildings have been taken down, and this is the last one. Not gonna count the markets though. Making sure to finish the Nuwa player. Not allowing the Nuwa player to train any other caravans anymore, any other villagers. And... oh, what happened? Yes, guys, we're back. Of course, we're back. The stream didn't even go down for me. Alright. As the game finishes right here, from the looks of it, and it's just over at that point, as the game ends, no longer continues, and FireFox basically resigns. So this was a video casted, a game casted for the DoD channel. Feel free to subscribe to the DoD channel on YouTube, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.